Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. And today's message is true yoga. We're going to do a whole series on this because I've discovered there's something above the man-made religions. There's a bliss, a perfect perfection, an unconditional love, a peace that you experience it by becoming it. And then you end up seeing that you always were it and you always will be it. And it's such a beautiful union. And that's what yoga is. It's a union with the Eternal One. In the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, it teaches ignorance is the notion that takes the self, which is joyful and pure and eternal, to be the non-self, which is painful and unclean and temporary. But right knowledge dispels its opposite. Knowledge of the true self dispels the false self, the mask, the ego. We've studied over the last couple years all the religions, but people need an experience with the Eternal One to fully understand the energy. Then it's not just one more story or religion or opinion, you know. And I took a few days off here just to get direction where to go with our channel, and good spirit showed me where my life took a turn, and that was through meditation. The kingdom of God is within us, so we must go within. And I found truth, the real above all real. And now, my friends, no one can take that away from me. I know the Eternal One. I know myself. I know what it's all about. And that's what I want for you. I want you to know the Eternal One. I want you to know yourself. I want you to know what this life is all about. And there are things we can do, and we have the tools of the Yoga Sutras to come into that union. And you don't have to strive for it, because striving actually hinders you, but it'll come about organically. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a recipe that has steps, and if you follow it, you will achieve the results. Yoga means union, to yoke, to unite. It's the two becoming one. And this early Indo-European word has wholeness actually embedded in it. That's why Sanskrit is a spiritual and scientific language. Consciousness is in the very words, in the very vibration. And in this study, that is what we're looking for: the consciousness of yoga, the consciousness of meditation, the consciousness of words, the deep meaning, the philosophy of yoga itself. And Patanjali has an eightfold path, and the first step on the path is the restraints. It's non-violence, non-lying, non-stealing, non-greed. Because to get to a pure mind, pure consciousness, you cannot have these agitations in the mind. You are aligning your mind with the higher mind. And my friends, for this methodology to work, you have to work it. Just reading the Yoga Sutras or listening to these videos, it's not enough. You got to do the meditations. You have to follow the recipe, and it works. When you still the mind, it's compared to a mountain lake that reflects the reality around it, because pure consciousness is not a thought form, and therefore when there's no thought, that higher pure mind automatically reflects itself. So this is the sacrifice of the flesh, if you will, the death of the ego and illusion, and the real becoming visible. The second limb is the observances such as purity, contentment, self-surrender, self-study. Third, we have the postures. Fourth, we have regulation of breath. Fifth is sense withdrawal. And the last three limbs, they're internal. They're concentration, meditation, and absorption. And that's what we're looking for, to be absorbed into the Eternal One, into love and peace and joy, and into our good. And my friends, when you observe these practices, a healing takes place. Stress, anxiety, depression is removed. Repressed emotions are dealt with. My friends, I'm so excited to share this journey with you, because this is what it's all about. This is all the years that we put together in studying. This is what it's all about, to become one with good spirit, with our good. And so if you can think of anyone that would enjoy this series, please hit the share button, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get all the videos in this series. And my friends, remember, I love you, I love you, I love you.